Hi friends, welcome to JC. In the last episode we have seen how to log into SFS server, and we made some function implementer in the SFS side as well as the Unity side. But in the SFS side we have just verified that the username length is greater than 4, then only we will be getting login. Otherwise we will get this exception that username less than 3 letters. But in the final episode, and also I have said that we have just logged in and not connected to the room. So whatever room we need to join, so we will do one thing. First of all, once we get successfully logged in, then we will transfer our player to the lobby. So I hope you understand. In the last video, so we have made one zone in the SFS. So make sure just open your admin tool and open the local host, that is SFS admin is a password that will be default. And I think I didn't enable that. Okay, so I have stopped that and I am restarting once again. SFS admin. Okay, so now we have got connected, and in the zone monitor section we can able to see what are the zone currently in online. So okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 zones available in the local system, but we made, I think, the JC zone. So in the Unity we can able to find out. Let's load. Once the Unity will load, then we will find out so which zone we created. So in case if we create, this is our zone, what happening? So currently we are getting logged in but not connecting to any zone. So zone means we are connecting here, but inside that there is a lobby, so we must transfer our player once the login has been successfully completed. So we must transfer to the lobby. So what we will do here, so we made already one if condition, so I'm putting else. What we will do, we will make one new Java class, and this will be join room event handler. So this will be handle the use joining procedure and all. Okay, we will create one new class over here for like join room request handler. So this will be a request handler from the client side. So whenever we get a request to join a room, so this handler will help us to connect the particular room, the name we will send from the client side. Okay, so we will finish it, and we have done here. Okay, this is a client request. So what we will do, we will use extend declaration over here, and this is a base client request which we already mentioned declaration over here as a base server event handler. So now, so what we will do now, we are going to create a base client event handler. So let's make it to base client request handler. So once we put a declaration, okay, so and we must put ls. Okay, now we put a declaration. This is an base client request handler. So once we click here, so we will need to import the base client request handler from the SFS, and also we need implement extra. So we will do the next. So from the client we will receive an request regarding like what room we have to join, and some details we will get from the client. So first of all, we will do one thing. We will create a method over here, a function over here. So public void, this will be handle our client request. So this will be handle our client request, and we will get two details from this client event handle request. One is the user, so from which user we have received this, and another one is ISFSO checked. So this is just simply SFS OBJ. Okay, so this both details we will get. So ISFSO object will be contain all our details of which room and where, and other details like criteria, what are the criteria if we pass to join that room. So we will mention that criteria even inside the SFS object, and we will convert to we will get it to string what are the, if you are making any room name, so that we will get it like as a string, and if you have any scores or health, so that will be an integer. So we will take it from here. So this object will be we will receive from the client, and from the client side we will send this SFS object. So what are the details we will just convert it to ISFS object and send to the server. And this method is like as a override method, because this is a base client request handler. So this handler should be written as an override. So what I'm going to do now, just importing necessary some declaration, and also need to put add override annotation. So this override annotation will control these two details to get from the client. So what we will do now, so first of all we will do check string room name. So room name we will get from the ISFS object. So how to get it from that? Just make some SFS OBJ. So SFS OBJ dot get. So inside the get we will mention the name. So I'm going to send from the client as a R name short form, that is like room name dot get object dot to string. So I'm just converting this to as a string, that I'm going this should be a string, and I'm converting it from the SFS object. And once we receive the room name, so we must find is the room available in the zone. So what we will do now, we will create one room over here equal to as a new room. Okay, now we must find a room. To get a room from the zone, first of all we need to get parent extension, then we must go to parent zone. So get parent zone will become in the list. So here parent zone, parent zone, and dot get parent room. I think parent room, no, not a parent room, just make it get room by name, and just copy paste which room we need. And further we need to proceed with the if statement. If room not equal to null, then we will do our joining procedure. Okay, so I already explained you that like to join a room we need to use API. So I'm just getting get API and dot. So there are a lot of options available from the API. So what are the things we can able to do we can kick user, we can join user. So now we are going to join user. So there are three types of join room is available. Mostly I use these two values, join room first and second. So this will be which user and which room, and here you can mention some different options also, which user, which room, and password, and if you want, I think I didn't remember what exactly the boolean value, we will check it out in the document section later. And room, this will be if you want to remove your user from the last joined room, maybe if I'm joining to the game room, so if I put the lobby room over here, so it will be remove a player from the lobby and join to the game room. So it will not show you the user will be in game as well as the lobby. So this will be removed from the lobby, the user from the lobby, and only show in the gaming room only. And just we will do first, because join room, because we don't have a last joined room currently. We are newly we are joining the room. So user as a user and join room is like a room. Okay, so this the mention, and whenever we get using the API to join room or API to some other function, so we must put try and catch exception. So that will be given some exception if there is there any problem to join with that client. So here we have put in some try and catch exception, and once we successfully join the room, and also we will receive that we have successfully joined. So in the zone configuration extension, what we will do, we will add this extension. So we have already add extension over here. So we are putting some, this is a custom request handler. So what we will do, we will make as a name in a string join lobby, and the extension will be request handler, join room request handler. So this script will be automatically initialize that, and it will be wait whenever we try to join. So the zone, once we connected to zone successfully, and it's not an event handler, it's a request handler. So we must mention here that is it is an request handler. So now we have a request handler for joining room as well. So what we will do now, we will again right click it and clean and build. So once our build section is completed, so we will implement some function from the client side to join the lobby. So now I will open the script. Okay, now we have a successfully built, and make sure that you remember the place where your build will be available. So here is a this is Smartfox development project SFS tutorial exception. So we will get in that folder and just insert the JC games, and here the Smartfox development project. Here we can find SFS tutorial and SFS extension. So in this extension the target, and we are getting this extension, and its last build time was and date is available here. So once we copy here, and we will open one more explorer, file explorer, and we will go to the SFS installed location. So in the not in the default, so the folder where you installed SFS software. So install, and in the extension we have already SFS tutorial, and this is our SFS tutorial extension, and we will make it name as a, we paste it. Okay, so the name is different. We don't think. Okay, I will delete this one. Okay, it will not going to delete now because the service is running, so I'm just stopping it and just try again. What I'm going to do, I'm just right click and I just remove this. Okay, so once we done this setting, I'm going to start again, and in the SFS admin, yeah, now it's get connected. Okay, once we connected in the zone extension, we will go and the GC, just reconfirming it that I have attached the zone extension to that zone. So okay, here what's happening, actually we must spell it rightly. So extension, so it must be an S, not T. So once we must stop our service, stop, and I'm just retry. Okay, now it's connected. And also we will change our extension name over here. So what we will do, we will go to the rename, not a rename, okay, rename, and so from everywhere, so we are just SFS extensions, yes, we are putting over here, and okay, so it will be changed automatically wherever we are using the same name, so it will be automatically changed. So once we done, so and also we started our service, I hope. No, did all. Okay, started. Then in our client section, what we will do, once we connected to the client, sorry, server, so where is the server connection? Yeah, here we connecting from the server. So what we will do now, we will send one API request to the server to join the room. To join the room, we will send one room name. Currently we are sending room name because as per our server side we mentioned that room name only we are sending, and if we send the successfully, so we will receive successfully we joined the room. And let me check once again with that admin. Okay, so in this zone configuration we have mentioned zone config. Yeah, now the zone config in the last time we were attached, that it is getting now. So as for now it's okay. Then I'm get back to the Unity, and in the client section, so here we make send a room request. We will create one new function over here, public void send request, and we must need one command. So command name means like, so which request we are sending to identify it, because already we have mentioned in our script, like in a zone join configuration, we need going to send a join lobby, so we must enter a command string name. So this is the event we are request, we are sending join lobby request. So what we will do, this join lobby request we must enter here. So I'm just putting as a CMD and comma. Also we need data, so to check with whether the room name and all the details. So that we are we must convert it that to ISFS object first of all as a data. Okay, here we mentioned I think the ISS object we must need some using line. Just a minute, it's loading. Okay, actually we need data, so SFS entity data, so we must add that. Okay, so we have added that line. So now we have an access there. So what is the first of all, to send a request, so we are going to send extension request. So what we will do, extension request we mentioned here, extension request. So there's no extension request available. I must think some request name. Okay, and this is called as a request equal to new extension request. And what are the details we need for that inside? So here it's mentioned, so which what is the handler name we are going to use, and we need a IFS object that we received from here, and also we need a room and bool for use UDP. So what we are going to do for the room, so we are I'm just creating one room equal to SFS dot last joined room. So we haven't joined any room, but still we are putting it. If it is a null, then it will get what we'll do, null, put it on null. That's not an issue for, but we need some room variable, so that's why I'm getting this room as a what we have joined last. So now we put the CMD over here and data over here, and comma room for room name, and I'm putting false because we are not using UDP now. Currently we are using the Unity through, so no need for UDP, so I'm putting it UDP option as a false. Now we need to send this request, so SFS dot send. So what we send, this request. So here is a request and I'm sending it to this server. Okay, done. So this is the extension we created for the sending the request. But what is the main thing we have to do now? Public void and send lobby join request. So this is from here. What we are going to do, we are creating this IFS object. How to create IFS object? Just simply IFS object equal to data equal to new IFS object. That's it. Now we are putting a data inside this data. We are adding each one details. What are the details we need to be sent? And here we must put SFS object, now S object. Okay, so data dot put, we just need the room name only, right? So put text, so we are going to send as a string value, so we must select as a text. There are a lot of values available here, so what are the, maybe we can send int, any array list, long. So currently we are sending text, and here we must be careful because in the client, in the server extension, in the joined room, so what name we have mentioned over here, the same name also we have to mention here as and what is the value, the lobby. So what is the lobby name we have put it here. See the lobby, I think cancel. Yeah, this is the lobby. That's it. So once again double column and the lobby. So this is our data. So now we must call this function send request from here. As a CMD we must add in the zone column what name we have mentioned, join lobby. Same thing we have to mention over here, join lobby, comma, and the data like this one, so we must add it. Okay, so from where this function we should call to send lobby join request, we should call it from the once the server get connected, now we have successfully logged in. So here we have logged in successfully. Logged in. So we have logged in. So I am just once we logged in successfully, I am sending to connecting request to connecting the lobby. So lobby is a room, right? So what we will do now, sfs dot add event listener and sfs event must and dot join room. So the room join event we must add. So once we successfully join, we will get that response through this event. So on join joined, let it be on joined. So what I'm doing to now, just copy this and setting over here unjoined, then room joined. Okay, then from here one more thing we must have. Once if it is joins get failure, also we will receive some unjoined failed response. So what we will do now, I'm just duplicating this and just copy paste over here. Room joined failed. Okay, so now we have if we successfully join, so we will get this, and if we didn't, then we will receive this response from the server. So what we'll now just go through our Unity and we will just try to get the login with our server. So once I play, and we must put the username as maybe anything like as an Nixon. Okay, I'm just connecting. So I logged in and also I joined the room. So once we see here in the zone monitor section, so we have a zone. So I have joined zone as well as I have joined in the lobby. So now I am in the lobby. So just Nixon is in the lobby. So there is no user, right? So what we will do now, just making some build so we can able to, it's a place thing and it's a reload. I'm just putting 800 to 600 and just building this project. Make any as a folder you created, build just, and inside the folder we will build this project, so we can able to find out how if we are logging from different user with a different name, so we can able to find we have successfully logged in. So what we will do now, so we have connected with the zone and also we have logged in the lobby from the lobby sections. So if you want to make any game, so we can create a dynamic room. Just if you want to play any user to play a game, just click the play button. So once we click the play button, so it will check which game and is the room available for to getting connect that player to that room to play with others. So once check with the validate, like if the game didn't started and is the room not reached the maximum user, and also the any like betting options, like any amount we have put in, like this is the fees, entry fees, so it is matching, so we will connect to that room. Otherwise we will do create dynamically one room and wait for other player to join that room. So if a particular time period, if any user didn't join, so what we will do, we will make some boards to join and play to that boards. This is what happened in the multiplayer games usually. So we will make one games and also we will check out. other details step by step into how to create a room extensions and how to connect with a dynamic room, and also connect boards, and how to play with the games and all of these. What I thought I would like to make chess game to make a multiplayer. So we will make a chess game in the multiplayer game as a multiplayer game. So in step by step we will make it that. In this part we have concluding with the connecting with the lobby. So next we will do to connect with the game. Before that we will make some additional setup, like creating a room and a lobby, and because we have some information we are receiving, but even user didn't there is no visualize to understand okay what we have, so we have successfully logged or not, and these are the details we will fill. So okay, now we have got our build. I'm just closing with this one and open this, and this is the first tutorial. And you must use unique names to join the room, because if you join with the same name, what we'll do is first, if previous user is there, then he will kick out that user and join as a new. So we must handle it from the while joining it, is the user available or not. We must check that. So if the user is already logged in, what we have to do, if you want to kick or kick, otherwise we will deny the new login request. So that we will do later. And I'm just playing here over here. So here I'm really so sorry, because it's my fault. We made a build, but still we didn't mention that username. So what we will do, I'm just putting a username as Nixon only. So I save it, and again I rebuild it. Okay, now I have rebuilt it and just opening this one. So in the SFS connection, I'm just changing the username as maybe Rahul. So username must be more than 3 letters. So I'm just logged in. Okay, I have joined successfully. Then again I'm just putting one join from here. So as of us now, we are not mentioning any visualize. If new user joined, then we have to mention that we must receive a new user joined over here. But this is lobby, so anyone can join. So in the lobby, that there's no reason to visualize that new user joined. But in the game we must add that. So far now we will move into our, see here we have joined 2 user, Nixon and Rahul. So if we disconnected this, so automatically the user will be removed from that. So Nixon has been disconnected, and even Rahul also getting disconnected. Now the Rahul also will be removed from the lobby, because each second this will be uploaded from the server as this one. So in the zone section we have 1 user. So thank you for watching this video, friends. In the next videos we will we will cover the next step to how to make a chess game as a multiplayer game in Unity with the help of Smartfox Server. Thank you and have a nice day. And if you like this video, subscribe and share with your friends. And if you have any doubt, please use the comment section.